Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Pacers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the New York Knicks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on the way. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And in the postseason, you'd love to be at full strength, but neither team is, and they've got to deal with it.
And now Indiana's starting group. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's Jackson in at the 5. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. You look at the Pacers, and they're coming in with a lot of confidence after seizing home court advantage in Game 1.
And yeah, if they win tonight, we could be looking at a major upset. Already, this series is hanging in the balance.
Now here's Bridges. From downtown. No good that time. Here's Halliburton. The 3. The offensive rebound. Siakam. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Boy, the long arms of Siakam really an asset when it comes to rebound.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson outside. The Pacers pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's the screen. Mathurin against Hart. Good look from Mathurin. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Anunoby, just 3 to shoot. Hart from long range, and he parries his first look.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Jackson. Halliburton outside. Jacks up a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brunson. Now Towns. Defended by Jackson. New York working the ball around now. Towns on a screen. There's the triple. Bridges misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Bridges. After the basket by Indiana. No good with the triple.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Here's Halliburton. Another one. Falls for Indiana.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. Pass to Hart. Towns outside. Can they get it? Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to Brunson. A rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Matherin, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton finds Matherin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. Here's Brunson. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That is simply excellent ball control from Brunson.
Jackson with a screen on Hart. Hart against Siakam. Jackson, the pass to Siakam. Soft touch off the glass. Siakam's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Halliburton with a steal. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jackson outside. Pass to Halliburton from behind the arc. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Fires from the line. The jump shot is good that time.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 16-7 run. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Towns finds Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot here. And a deep 3 from Brunson. The Knicks rebound. 2 seconds left. Robinson passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And it's New York scoring again.
That polished jump shot of Brunson's is really a key part of why he's so effective as an offensive player.
Jackson with a screen on Towns. And here's Siakam for 3. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Now here's Towns. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Matherin with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a corner like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Brunson against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Siakam in the post. Working on Robinson. And Siakam with the slam.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there. Towns,
a screen on Halliburton. Brunson against Halliburton. Towns on a screen. Hart from long range. And there's Towns on the assist from Hart.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Nembhard. Still no points. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Towns. Outside Brunson. On the wing, Clarkson. He's guarded by Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Knicks trail by 9. Towns on a screen. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. Doesn't disappoint either.
Toppin against Towns. Out left to the wing. Here's Lowry. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Wiseman.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
McConnell against Brunson. Pass to Clarkson. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 9. McConnell outside. Now Toppin. Here's Lowry. Clear look for McConnell. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Brunson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Neesmith passes to Wiseman. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
For New York, Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Pacers also making a change. Siakam's checked in. .107 left in the first quarter of the game. McConnell outside. Back to Toppin. Fires for three. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a hot flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Good from Toppin. He hits the second from the line. Makes all three.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Now here's Lowry. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Pass to Siakam. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. There's a screen by Toppin. Clock at 6. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Clarkson. Robinson, a screen on Lowry. Stolen by Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Strong bucket by Siakam.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
Buries it from 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Knicks trail by 19. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Clarkson against Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's Toppin. Nice! Big finish! Man!
Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The 3. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Let's go with a 3. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Yabusele. Gordon, he's checked in for Indiana. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Robinson, a screen on McConnell. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Here's Siakam. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Yep, that one's good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Robinson, a screen on Gordon. Pass to Robinson. Gordon against Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Shot is up. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Siakam looking it over. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Shot from 16. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And here's Siakam for 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. And here's Brogdon. He's scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Excellent work from Robinson, going right at the defense and force them into a compromising position.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Clarkson. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Gordon. So hits one and misses one at the line.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's McConnell to the paint. Deflects the pass. Siakam against Towns. For three. Siakam, no good.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
That one's good for two. Towns has got 10.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
McConnell finds Halliburton. And here's Jackson. Robinson defending. Robinson with the block. Anunoby passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Siakam outside. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton outside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
3 points.
Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here they are, your Knicks.
Making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Then for Indiana, Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Mathurin against Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Towns for three. Robinson. Kicks it out, Towns. Here's Brunson outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Second is Mitchell Robinson.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Halliburton against Brunson. Jackson, pass to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Brunson. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Clarkson with a screen on Halliburton. Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. 4 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Back to Halliburton. Siakam, left side. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity is so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Indiana making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Just 2 to shoot. For 3, Matherin. Tries to save it. Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Knicks trail by 20. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one's off.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Good on the second one. Indiana leading by 19. Halliburton on the attack. On the wing, Matherin. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. And here's Toppin from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Now here's Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. Back to Clarkson. And he converts the layup.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Outside Matherin. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton outside. To stop the drought. Towns with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Pass to Robinson. Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far.
Mitchell Robinson at the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Second free throw, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Halliburton. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 16. Anunoby with it. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Boy, that length Anunoby brings inside is tough to contend with.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Here's Matherin. Toppin, a screen on Anunoby. Connects from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Toppin, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton, no good.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Robinson finds Brunson. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded by Nembhard. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Halliburton against Brunson. Shoots over Halliburton. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, we've seen Halliburton be elite for stretches in his career. Not at that level every night, but he's working on being more consistent, and I don't think it's far off for him.
Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. And the Pacers also making a change. Nesmith, he's checked in for Toppin. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And now the Knicks on the break. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Bridges against Nembhard. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Shoots over Nesmith. Hart can't hit. Indiana leading by 15. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Halliburton. And it's New York with a rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
And so it's Indiana going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Indiana Pacers.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, when you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Here's Halliburton. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. Oh, deflected. Here's Siakam. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Boy, that wingspan of Siakam helping him down low. He can take a hit and still finish.
Bridges against Nembhard. Bridges, right side. Shoots over Nembhard. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Halliburton. Nembhard for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 17. Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Jackson outside. Pass to Halliburton from outside the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Hart. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Hart. And it's 7 points here for OG Anunoby. Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. A nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Over Anunoby. And it's Mathurin missing.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Brunson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. Great teamwork on that drive. And punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 18. Towns a screen on Nembhard. Here's Bridges. Banked it in off the glass. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jackson can't get it to go.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Outside Hart. Halliburton against Brunson. Shoots from the line, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pacers leading by 16. Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Nembhard for three. Jackson. Again, the Pacers. Good for two more.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Bridges against Nembhard. Bridges passes to Towns. Towns making that shot look routine.
Not much you can do to stop this J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Bridges against Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Again, the Pacers. Good for two more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pacers leading by 17. And stolen by Brunson. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 8 points.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hard against Siakam. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good. Great D that time from Halliburton. It's stolen by Hart. Bridges against Nembhard. Outside Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
And he knocks down the first one.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into a conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Both free throws good from Brunson. Pacers leading by 13. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Up top, Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Brunson missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nembhard outside. The bank shot, no good. Knicks trail by 15. Inside. Here's Hart. Matherin with some nice D. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 22 is their biggest lead. Siakam, no good. New York is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Brunson. New York, again, can't hit. Pacers leading by 15. Halliburton outside. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton misses.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. Defended by Jackson. Out to Bridges. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Jackson. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Bridges against Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. And Indiana misses again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Brunson, a screen on Walker. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. It's Hart on the wing. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Hart's got 6.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Top of the screen on Bridges. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Knicks trail by 11. Bridges outside. Outside Robinson. Outside Brunson. Shoots over McConnell. Brunson misses.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Walker, a screen on Bridges. Halliburton. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Brunson passes to Towns. Pacers with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Down low. Here's McConnell. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Hart finds Bridges. To the wing, right side. Robinson, a screen on McConnell. And it's Robinson penetrating.
Crafty pass there from Brunson. The guy just makes plays.
And so McConnell will bring it up for Indiana. They've got a 9-point lead. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Halliburton. 28 points for him. Here's Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Bridges. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got T.J. McConnell topping out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Now here's McConnell, out to Lowry. It's stolen by Brogdon. And an Obi for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Now Lowry, out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Knicks trail by 11. Clarkson outside. The shot's good.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
Jordan Clarkson at the line. One shot.
And that one misses.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. To the inside. Here's Toppin. Pass to Siakam. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, it didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Siakam didn't start playing hoops until his late teens, so he was raw coming into the league, and now he's one of the most skilled big men in the association.
Siakam hits them both.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Brogdon. Great D that time from McConnell.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pacers leading by 11. Siakam outside. McConnell looking around. Pass to Toppin, 5 to shoot. So nice passing by Indiana here. For 3, Lowry. They get it again. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Brogdon against McConnell. Outside Brogdon. Towns outside. Over Toppin. And there's Towns on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
I tell you, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Checked in for Indiana. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. McConnell passes to Nesmith. Outside for McConnell. Launches a 3. The Pacers again can't hit. Knicks trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Brogdon. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. The Pacers also with a sub. Lowry, he's checked in for McConnell. The free throw off for Siakam. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And that one's good. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Brogdon with a screen on Halliburton. Clarkson passes to Brogdon. Brogdon with a strong finish.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Halliburton against Clarkson. Halliburton misses. Knicks trail by 9. Brogdon, the pass to Towns. Now it's Hart. Launches it. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding, especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Brogdon, the pass to Towns. Now here's Clarkson. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby can't get it to go. Siakam with it. Towns covering. Three-pointer. Halliburton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Hart. To the paint. Here's Towns. No good off the glass. Indiana leading by 14. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Halliburton's got 18 points in just the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Kept alive. Hart passes to Clarkson. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Halliburton, no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. Lowry against Brogdon. Back to Clarkson. Towns taking his time here. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Siakam finds Lowry. Now Halliburton. He's covered by Clarkson. Halliburton against Clarkson. Wing shot on the way. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Will it go? Towns owning it inside.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Lowry against Clarkson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Inside. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. And some changes here for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Brogdon. Then for Indiana, Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for Lowry. Knicks trail by 12. Bridges outside. Hart against Nembhard. Hart passes to Anunoby. Up top, Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. New York again can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. And here's Mathurin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Here's Jackson. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Bridges. That three's off the mark.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he cannot hit.
He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
Now Halliburton. Puts it up. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Towns! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
Now Siakam. Book it! Straight in!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Bridges. Yes, sir! Count it!
If the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
Nembhard outside. Here's Siakam. Halliburton outside.
Really good work by Halliburton to stay with his shot motion. Didn't let the defense make him back off of that one.
Third team foul. Tyrese Halliburton at the line. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Knicks trail by 16.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Pacers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They're the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Jackson. And here's Halliburton. Another bucket! Wow!
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. Outside Brunson. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.